What is up, run fans? Welcome back to the channel, Light It Up with me, Sam. We are on Radvent, day number 16. That's 11. 16. It's been a long day. You join me on Monday for the start of week 3 of my training plan. Last week's you would have seen earlier in the last week on the Monday where I went through it. I did 75k last week, and this week the aim is to try and get 86 kilometers done, or 83 kilometers. And so we're still ramping up. My ankle, I think I've got like plantar fasciitis slightly. I can still run on it. I ran plenty on it last week and it was fine. A little bit achy in the mornings and stuff like that. So I thought it was like an ankle twist or something that I'd done when I was trail running. But I'm keeping an eye on it. I'm doing lots of rolling, and I'm doing lots of calf stretches like this just all the time. So people think I'm a bit weird in public, but that doesn't change much. So yeah, lots and lots to get through this week for you. So let's get into the stats. We have got a average heart rate of 45, which is the same as last week. Average stress overall of 27, and the 7-day average stress is 29. So again, I'm running a lot more, so that stress is going to grow slightly because running stresses the body. VO2 max of 54 still, and then a lactate threshold of 419. And in last week's videos, you saw that actually I was struggling to hit those lactate threshold paces. I was more around 425-ish, but it was like 50-mile-an-hour winds, pouring rain, and it's freezing. I had a whole day at work. So there's some excuses. Who knows if they're valid or not, but hopefully I'll smash them in this week out the park. Race predictors, we've got 5K of 19:29, 10k of 41:04, half marathon of 1:32:34, and a marathon of 3:28:38. So those times are coming down, and they're only going to come down more and more as we build on the miles, get more long runs in, and also get some threshold and tempo work in the bank. And the watch will then start to realize that we can go faster than that. So let's prove it this week. Training status, not good news. We've gone down to maintaining. I think that is down to last week I did 2 of my big runs on the treadmill, and my heart rate's never going to be quite as high. The pace is never quite right. It felt exactly at those, I was at the right paces for my long run and also a medium long run, but it's not going to match what I had planned for it. So I'm not worried about that. I know I'm still improving, and the watch can just go in the bin if it doesn't agree. And you can see that in my 7-day load. Previous week it's 503, whereas I think before it was like 700 and something, and it should be around 800 I think. But I did a long run, for example, on Sunday, and it was 24k, just under 2 hours, and it barely registered for whatever different reasons, you know, running in a nice cool environment, no wind, no hills, no anything. And yeah, treadmills do make it easier slightly. Maybe I'm going to start running with a 1% incline, because I've heard that actually that replicates road running a bit more. Let me know in the comments if that is the case, because I'll start doing that if that is. Right, so what we've got in stock for this week, I've got my trusty laptop here that is still managing to edit and upload videos each day. It is working at absolutely max capacity, but we're getting there. Hopefully I'll buy myself a Mac Air at some point once I hit enough subscribers to justify it, but until then we're with the trusty Huawei. So Monday, I'm gonna have a rest day today. Well, I've had a rest day today, taking it easy, and then tomorrow on the Tuesday I'm doing medium long run of about 19k, and then I've got a 13k general aerobic and some sprints. I'm going to go do a club night. I'm maybe going to run beforehand. I've got a long day at work that day, so yeah, I'm going to try and squeeze that in at night time, which is why I've got my longer run on Tuesday, because I know I can use that time to get that run in. Then on Thursday, I've got another general aerobic day of 14k. So you can see I'm just building up the fatigue in those legs with those slightly longer runs. Rather than 5Ks, 10Ks, I'm now going into 19, 13 and 14s. Then on Friday, I've got a nice easy recovery run between 4 and 6k, just a trail run, keeping it nice and chill, which is good. And then on Saturday, fingers crossed, there's not going to be another storm or anything like that. We're doing the double park run. So you'll see in this video, because it would have happened at the weekend and the video will be coming out in the next few days. Yeah, we're doing Worthing Park Run, and it's only 3k between the finish of Worthing Park Run and Lancing Beach Promenade or something Park Run, Beach Green Park Run. And so we're running the 5k, running 3k across, starting Lance Beach Green Park Run and trying to finish before the tail walkers. They take roughly about an hour to finish, and that I've worked that out to be about 4:36 per kilometre. So it worked quite nicely because I'm doing a marathon pace workout for that run. So I'll probably run a K beforehand and a K after to make it 15k with 13 at marathon pace, which is for me a little bit quicker than 4:36, but I'm easing myself into it. I want to be running sort of 4:20 marathon pace, but certainly the second half I'm going to be running faster than that, and hopefully I'm running with a nice guy called Paul. We can push each other on because I think he's definitely quicker than me, so yeah, I can use him and tell him to go for it and I can try and chase him down. So it's nice to know that I can sort of open up the legs a bit. Hopefully the ankle's going to be feeling really good and the foot, and I can really push on. That could be a bit of a celebration moment of, yeah, we're still all good and we're still cracking on. And then the next day I've got a nice 16k. I want to do a trail video for later on in Radvent, and so going to go out into the trails, get muddy, film myself and try and inspire some people to go and do the same as well. And so the whole week's 83 kilometers, and yeah, hopefully you'll see in this video all those different types of runs that I'm doing. There might be one on the treadmill this week on the Thursday, but other than that, all the others I think are actually out on the tarmac, so, and the mud and trails and green stuff, so should be good. Really looking forward to it. I'm absolutely loving doing the plan, back into it. I can definitely feel my body having that compounding fatigue, so I'm making sure that I'm having lots of protein shakes, doing my stretching, doing the resistance band work. I missed my gym last week because I needed to do it on Monday. I didn't make it, and I literally didn't have a time to do it because after work is a write-off, and before work I was getting runs in instead. So I'm going to really prioritize and get the gym in this week, one of those mornings. And as I said, I just had today as a day off to really rest my leg and my foot, and yeah, I'm gonna cram everything else into the next 6 days. So without further ado, let's get on to the run tomorrow. Yeah.
Hello run fans, welcome to Tuesday. I cannot tell you how little I wanted to go out and run today after a long day at work. I forgot my lunch, I hadn't eaten, and I was just like, but we went out, we made it, and I just think back to the time I couldn't make it, whether I had the choice or not. I didn't have that choice, and you've got to be grateful for being able to run, even stuff like this. So I put my big boy pants, I've come out, I feel great, it feels really good when you least expect it. My long run pace is getting quicker, more comfortable. My foot, my ankle, which I would have mentioned in the video yesterday, feels brilliant. I've been using a tennis ball on that and it's worked absolute wonders. So I highly recommend just doing that as part of your routine. Rolling your foot on a ball, golf ball, tennis ball. I've got the massage going on it as well, and it's just loosened all that fascia, I think it is, up. So yeah, don't be a fascist, loosen your fascia. Whew. We've got 17k today, and it's very much time limited because I've got to pick my daughter up at a specific time, so I have to run the pace regardless. So that's a good incentive. I'm in East Grinstead. Anyone that knows East Grinstead knows there's no flat, it's all up, all down, which is great for training, but quite hard work, hard to pace, but we're getting there and it's really good getting it in the bag. So we're about 7k in now, 10k to go. Let's motor on. Got the old hip hop best of on Spotify on my headphones, loving it. Yeah. Right, that is 17k done in the bag. That felt so good. That's one of my favourite runs I've done in a long time, which is mad considering I was literally a 1 out of 10 for vibe. going into it, but that was a real step up run where you realise, okay, I can hold that for that pace, that easy. That's gonna make a big difference for other runs. So yeah, bit of a standout run, really. Unexpected completely. So yeah, maybe I'll have a whole bowl of pasta half an hour before I run every time. Carved up, baby. So yeah, right, see you tomorrow. Club run tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get the right location and turn up to the right place and actually run with some people, which would be nice. I'm going to do maybe a little bit before, if I can make it. Got another late one at work. So I'm going to rush out, go straight there, get running, and then meet up with everyone. Dream. Well, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, that would be amazing. And see you tomorrow. Yeah. What's up, everyone? It's Wednesday. It's dark. It's gloomy. It's wet on the floor, but it's not wet in the air, so that's not too bad. I'm just warming up. I've got a club night tonight, and hopefully I'm in the right location. Last week I went to the wrong location and ended up running 18k all by myself. But today I'm going to try and get 8k in beforehand at a tempo sort of pace, so sub 5 per kilometre, nothing too crazy. And then I think the fastest pace available at club tonight is like 5:35 or something, which is totally fine. I'll just chill with that and get some more mileage in. Yeah, ankle's feeling a little bit tight and sore, but I've been doing my workout stuff on it and we're all good. So see you out on the run. Yeah. Legs are heavy, arms weak, mum's spaghetti. It's hard going after yesterday's run. First time I've done back-to-back sort of relatively longish runs. I'm hoping that I'll warm up into it, but we're about 5k in and I am not yet feeling any warm sensations. We'll see. Come on. I'm meant to be doing a 14k effort tomorrow, like easy, then a really easy sort of 5 on Friday, which I can always skip, and Saturday got double park run. I'm running one, running across to another, and trying to finish that other park run before the tail walkers, which is doable at a relatively tempo-ish speed. I was hoping, you know, I was planning on giving that a proper go. So we'll see how this goes. Second half of this run's going to be a lot slower, a lot easier. So hopefully we'll get through it. You need to run on tired legs to train them, train the body and mind. Just don't want to injure myself, but I'm on high alert with that, as always. So should be fine. Let's keep cracking on. Back closer. And they're down. 40 seconds. Good work, dude. Well done. Finish it off. We're going straight on. Enjoy. You're my hero. Right, that is Saturday's run done. About 19-20k in the bag with 13k of marathon pace. Sometimes a bit faster, sometimes a bit slower. In there as well. Really good, really enjoyable. Check out the video on the double park run challenge that we just did. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Yeah.
Okay then everyone, that is the week wrapped up. Sunday today. I had planned to do a longer run today, but I'm taking it easy because I've had 3 really intense runs, especially yesterday's one, which was 13k at marathon pace, really pushing it. I'm really happy with it, but my left ankle is still a little bit tender. I'm pretty sure it's my plantar fasciitis, whatever it's called, but it is getting better. And so rather than just push it on, I've done nearly 60k for the week. it's just numbers for the moment. I don't need to be getting a long run in today as well. So I'm taking it easy, I'm being extra cautious, and then hopefully I can smash out next week as well and keep myself nice and healthy, because that is priority. Old me would have gone anyway, because that's what's on the plan. I need to have the good numbers to show off to who knows who, probably no one. But new me is taking it easy. I would have done the gym and elliptical, but didn't have the chance today. So it's purely just an easy rest day. And then tomorrow we can start all over again. But overall, absolutely nailed 3 quite difficult runs this week at the new paces, longer distances, as well as an easier recovery run too, and got a strength workout in as well. So the fatigue is building. I can feel myself getting fitter already, which is great. And yeah, on to next week. Thank you so much for checking in and watching the video. Make sure you subscribe. It makes a massive difference. We are so close to 250 and that's the aim before Christmas Day. So help me out. That would be massively appreciated. And I will see you tomorrow for the next video of Radvent. Cheers.